Right now in Japan, workers at the Fukushima nuclear power plant are frantically trying to trace the path of a leak that's allowing radioactive water to pour into the Pacific Ocean, while at the same time, other workers are deliberately dumping radioactive water into the Pacific. Meantime, Japan's defense minister visits the USS Ronald Reagan, that big aircraft carrier just off Japan's coast, to thank the U.S. military for its help in this crisis. On the phone from Tokyo now, David Crisante, a correspondent with Global Radio News. So, David, exactly why are these workers dumping more radioactive water into the ocean?
Yeah, John, the company running this power plant is basically trying to make more room to store water which has a high level of radioactivity. It has these storage units full of wastewater from normal operations at the plant, but at the same time there's water because of this disaster which is much more dangerous in the number 2 reactor's turbine building. This water is so radioactive it's basically shut down efforts to get the cooling systems at the reactor running again. So now the company is dumping more than 11,000 tons of radioactive wastewater to make rooms for this other more dangerous water. If they get this into storage, then they should be able to resume efforts to get the cooling systems back online, which means they will no longer be pumping so much water into the buildings and there would be less water contamination.
Do they have any idea how much contaminated water is getting into the ocean?
Absolutely not. Radioactive water has been flowing into the ocean for days now. No one knows exactly where it's coming from. The situation is ever changing. Authorities say that they discovered a crack in a pit full of water which was causing a leak. They poured concrete in that, but that didn't stop the leak, so now they think it's coming from somewhere else. Radioactive levels in the ocean have dropped from more than 4,000 times the legal limit, but still remain really high at more than 600 times this limit. And fish caught in water south of the plant have been found with high radioactive levels of iodine. Authorities say this doesn't pose health risks, but Japan doesn't have national standards for iodine in fish, so it's not clear whether these fish would be okay to eat. For those of us in Japan, we just have to trust that the government and the company in charge of this nuclear plant, when they say that food is unlikely to be dangerous because of current radiation leaks, we just have to trust them.
Trust but verify, as Ronald Reagan said. All right, David Crisante, Global Radio News. Thank you.
Thank you.